Alright, so we have a data download that just came out for global. JP already had theirs, but it's exactly the same shit, same thing. They're coming in, they're coming in an hour. By the time we're recording this, are gonna be up. No, this video's gonna be up tomorrow morning, but they're gonna be up at 12 a.m. That's fine. Let's go over these guys actually. We have the Dokkan Awakenings for the Tamagamis. Alright. Tamagami number one. Let's see what we got here. So, Daima 3 key 50%. So we have his EX Super, and then we have his regular Super. So his EX Super greatly raises defense, so he stacks. Greatly raises attack for one turn, does ultimate ultimate damage. I forget, his ultimate damage is 150% attack multiplier? I think it's 150 or 180. Somewhere around there. This only activates if he's if he's in slot 1 with obviously 12 or more chi, that would make sense. And it has a 50% chance to become an EX Super. Okay. And then his regular Super just greatly raises attack for one turn. So he just added stacking in here. So you mostly want to have this. It looks like it doesn't activate only once, which is good because you want him to stack. His passive, he gets 321% attack and 123% defense, so I wonder where he got those numbers from. Has a high chance of crit, gets 15% damage reduction, gives all allies 40% defense, an additional 30% defense for 2 turns to those who also belong on the Daima category. For every Daima category ally in the same rotation, he gets 123% attack and defense with 10% damage reduction and crits. Okay. Looking at the numbers, right? So far, it's 45% damage reduction. And then for 4 turns from character's entry, gets 20% more damage reduction. And then another one before attacking. So 85% damage reduction before attacking. 65% after attacking. That's not bad. For 4 turns, it's doable. It's doable. Okay. Starting for the 5th turn, he gets 12 key once. And then he gets 123% attack and defense. And then randomly changes int or physical key spurs to rainbow. When he attacks, he gets 123% attack. In slot 1, he has 123% attack and defense with an additional super for 7 turns. That gives him another chance for him to stack. And then when he receives an attack, he gets 123% defense. And if there's a Dragon Ball Secrets or Daima category enemy, he gets 2 key and 123% attack and defense. This ain't too bad. This is actually pretty good for a free-to-play unit. Now, stat-wise, right? Let me see. What was his SSR looking like, actually? Let me double check. 16788. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. What? I was about to say, I feel like it should have just been 7,000 flat. Can it just be 7K flat and then just call it there? Please? Like, that'll be a little easier. But at least this is gonna make the Daima category team look pretty good in terms of HP. Because I still don't have the Daima leads, by the way. You know, probably never will. But sure, I'll accept this. Next is Tamagami number 3. Okay, guess we're going out of order here. Tamagami number 3. Story figures 3 key 50% attack and defense. He greatly raises attack on his EX Super. Then greatly raises defense for one turn, does ultimate damage. Oh my god, when the first attack in the turn is a super attack that performs a crit. So he has to crit. He has a 70% chance for this to become an EX Super. Interesting. His passive must give him crit then, I guess. Greatly raises defense for one turn, does supreme damage. His passive, he gets 2 key, 321% attack, 123% defense with a medium chance of crit. Cool. 30% damage reduction gives all allies 40% attack and an additional 30% attack for 2 turns to those who are on the daima category. For every daima category on rotation, he gets 123% attack and defense with 10% crit. So 70% crit right away. And then for 4 turns, he gets another 20% crit, and then he attack breaks. That's pretty good. So we're talking 90% crit. 90%. That's easy and simple enough to know. Starting for the 5th turn, he gets this buff, the same 12 key buff from Tamagami number 1. 123% attack and a medium chance to attack break. Interesting. So this is permanent after 5 turns. Well, actually, he does have a permanent attack break, but the guaranteed one lasts for 4 turns, whereas after turn 5, it then becomes a 30% chance. It's still pretty good, though. I'll be honest, it's actually pretty good. Gets 123% attack and defense when attacking. If he's attacking in slot 3, he gets 123% attack and defense with an additional super. With a guaranteed additional super. My bad. I'll take it. Oh, wait. He does lose that crit after 4 turns, right? So let's see. 30. What's that? 30%. So he goes from 80% crit to 60% crit if he gets everything, right? Yeah, he has 30% damage reduction. They really want you to have Carnival Vegeta to give guard to these guys as well. That's probably what they're asking here. I see. And it gets 123% attack and defense against the same category enemies. Sure. They're basically asking to hide this guy. I don't see an issue with that because he has less damage reduction defensively. But if you give him enough additionals, I think he can probably do pretty well. Don't see why not, right? And then final. Oh wait, actually, let me take a look at his stats too. They're almost similar to Tamagami number 1. So let's see. Tamagami number 2, mission execution 3 key 50%. He raises attack and defense when turn, does mega colossal damage. Why does he have a higher multiplier than... Wait, is mega colossal damage a higher multiplier than ultimate, or is it the other way around? Because that's LR level damage right there. What the hell? Or LR... he's an LR multiplier right there. Interesting. Okay. And then he raises attack and defense by 30% in battle. So this is a permanent stack. So on top of this, he gets a permanent stack, which is okay. That's pretty good. He raises attack and defense for one turn, does supreme damage. Okay, it's not a lot, but this is a lot. So base kit gives him 321% attack and 123% defense with 2 key. He has a medium chance to dodge. Launches an additional that's a high chance of becoming a super. Wait, how do you activate this actually? When the super attack is launched as an additional attack. So he has to make this a second super attack. You heard that right. This has to activate first, and then if possible, this will activate. Interesting way to put him. Let's see. No wonder it's an additional right here, actually. All allies get 1 key 20% attacking defense with an additional 1 key 20% attacking defense for 2 turns to those who also belong on the daima category. That's pretty good, actually. That's really good support right there. For every daima category on rotation, he gets 123% attack and defense with 10% dodge. For 4 turns, he gets another 20% dodge with an additional super. Another loss for 4 turns. We're talking 20, 30. Sorry. So we're talking 30 plus. If I'm doing the math correctly, it's going to be like 2 separate 30% chances to dodge, or it's a 60% dodge in general. And that lasts for 4 turns until it drops to like 40%. No, I'm sorry. I'm not doing the math correctly. 60, 80. So, no. Sorry. It drops to 60% dodge from 80% dodge. Okay. I was like, wait, why am I thinking this wrong? Dodge and additional builds are probably fine with this unit. If you want, you could give him crit. You can probably just give this unit anything. Honestly, these 3 could have everything. It just really depends on what you want. But this guy is going to be your tank. This guy's going to be your damage dealer. And this guy's going to be your dodge or die unit. Starting from the 5th turn, same 12 key, same 123% attack. But he has an additional, has a high chance of becoming a super. When attacking, he gets the same buff. In slot 2, he gets 123% attack and defense with an additional super. And with these same category enemy conditions, he gets another buff. So they're all pretty much exactly if similar. At least 80% of their kit is similar. The only difference is that this guy's supposed to be your slot 1 tank. This guy's supposed to be your slot 3 damage dealer. Well, technically, he's supposed to interrupt attack break enemies. The problem is that they want you to put him in slot 3. You don't really have to. If you can cheat your way out, trying to get him to not float. And this guy's supposed to be your dodge or die. You can technically put this guy in slot 1. Even though he's not going to get this, he can dodge. He can actually do work. But overall, I think these units are fine. We'll definitely see what happens when I actually use them in about an hour and a half from now. But I like these guys. What else do we have in here? We have... Oh, this is the EX Skill Orb event. This is stage 2 of the event. Oh, Tournament of Power. Wow. Wow, okay. All I know is that this is gonna be difficult, right? No, it may not be difficult. I don't know. Can't really say. Stage 4 of the Invincible Guardians with these guys as Awakening Medals. Fighter awakens a new power. Wait, is this... Why am I blanking on what event this is? Okay, so this is a new title that you get from the burst mode. Okay. Special application, probably won't worry about this, or any of these. Oh, you have a new title screen. Okay, I do like this. I do like this. If I can get out, that is. Then you have to turn on the power stuff. I'm assuming this is coming from the Who Dares Heated Throwdown event. So all these guys, I'm assuming, are bosses. And I think this is also one of them as well. New stuff coming in later. But yeah, that is pretty much everything. It's pretty much light work this week, honestly. We'll be seeing part 2 stuff at the end of this Friday. Do tell. I honestly don't know what to expect. Other than they are not gonna drop an ECA. And if they do, they're probably gonna shadow drop it. Or, we'll be getting more teasers. Well, I'm assuming we're not getting any more teasers because part 2's been revealed, but still. They'll probably throw something this week other than the stuff that we have, but hopefully not. No, I actually hope they do more. Drop more, please. That'll be easier. But let me know how you guys feel about this here download. Let me know what you guys think of the new Tamagami, Dokkan Awakenings. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next one.